also said that when you are posting some posts, for example, you are putting something political, the reviewers are people who are reviewing your profile might think that your personality, and that may be a challenge whenever someone is hiring you. So typically in the LinkedIn's, when you are upgrading your skills, when you are upgrading your accomplishments, or when you are upgrading your certifications, they are straightforward. But when you are posting something, for example, you met a politician and you put on your LinkedIn, so that adds value, or it is a negative impact on the profile?
Well, yes, that's a good question. What you do and who you meet and what you talk about, it really depends on what it is that you're trying to achieve. So for example, myself, I want to be known in terms of marketing and communication. So I don't talk about politics on LinkedIn at all. One, it's not my area. Number two, I have no expertise. I have no interest. And I don't want to confuse my audience, because I know who my audience is, and I know what I want them to know me for. And I also do a couple of things, like I mentor women. So I already have a few areas that I touch on, and I just want to keep it to those areas. Once you start talking about too many things, again, as I say, people come to your profile, they're not going through it from top to toe. They're just scanning and seeing a couple of things that interest them. And so based on that, they'll come to a conclusion about you, rightly or wrongly. And so you want to just make it as easy as possible for them not to get confused. And of course, there will be things that you feel strongly about, then you can come out and say, but be prepared when you say things, that you feel strongly about, that there will be people who agree and there will be people who won't. I mean, we're talking about a platform of millions here. There are trolls, there are people with strong opinions, you can get shut down too. So lots of things happen on these platforms.
Especially, Ravina, when you are into media and all those kinds of stuff, it's confusing. For example, when you take about me, I do this for helping people, but my profession is into IT. So always people have confusion. So I try my level to limits posts on LinkedIn, which is really useful. Sometimes I get, sometimes we should be bold enough to tell what you do. How does it matter? So there is a lot of confusion in the social media. Sometimes people make assumption about you, perception about you. So it is very, very difficult. So when you are more in the limelight, right?
Yes.
Thank you for that.